Hey Sagittarius, what's up? This is your monthly twin flame reading. It's for the Sagittarius energy, so Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever. Venus, wherever it's good. It's Wednesday, June 13th, I believe. So it should, this should stretch out to about halfway through July, give or take. It's all in divine timing. Even if you watch this 6 months from now, it might still resonate with you, okay? That's just the way it goes. So in this reading, I'm noticing that the cards they're like paired up. The way they came out, they're paired up. So I have cards that are representing you and cards that are representing your twin flame. It's really interesting. Now keep in mind that it's y'all are the same soul, like, pulled in half, so it's gonna resonate for both of you on some levels, okay? So just keep that in mind. I don't think I'm gonna get real detailed on this is the feminine and this is the masculine. I'm just gonna tell you, and then you can figure it out, because you're in it, so you know. So in the past, we have the Hermit. This is my new deck, the Phantasmagoric Theater. This is a dude who is meditating. This represents Virgo. This represents masculine energy. This is represents taking time away, being away from everyone and being secluded and looking within, facing the past, dealing with the past so that you can move on into the future. And that card, came up with the Fox, Observe in Silence. So one of you were very, very quiet, in seclusion, in dealing with yourself on a very internal spiritual journey. The other one, for the other half of you, we have the Smith, card number 31, and Flirt. So the other half in the past was very, very flirtatious with the other, and this is the card of marriage. Really wanted to was really working towards forming a bond. One maybe talked about marriage, expressed their love, expressed how much they really, really wanted to be with the other one. While this was happening, the other half was very secluded and very quiet. So there maybe wasn't a lot of communication. I feel like one side maybe wanted to communicate this or was feeling this and just sending it on 5D. I don't say it like that very often, but in a spiritual way was sending these vibes, and the other one just sort of picked it up. Some of you could already be in union, and one half of you has just been very withdrawn and very in a lot of introspection, possibly because the other half did say, hey, will you marry me, or something like that, and the other one's like, give me some time, give me a little bit of time to work some things out. So in the present, we have the Knight of Swords. All these characters have names. This is Tom Tom, and this came out with the Crone. So this is difficult energy in this deck. This represents being able to balance out the need for power and negativity. This could represent one side of the twin flames, either one of the twin flames being a bit of a manipulator, maybe narcissistic, codependent. There could be some of this with the Crone. This is the Wicked Witch. This represents abusive situations, mental abuse, emotional abuse. One side of the twin flame could be dealing with this energy with an outside force, an outside, maybe a karmic relationship was very abusive, very manipulative, and they're like wrapping this up, they're working through this right now. Or this could be just them, this could be you, or this could be your twin flame, or this could be somebody that y'all are dealing with. On the other side, we have unconditional love and wedding. So again, we see this same, it's like a progression. It went from flirting to unconditional love, and we still have both sides of the wedding, but both sides of the marriage cards here, okay? So this is very strong. One side of this connection is very, very strong and secure and unwavering in their desire and in their feelings, and their feelings are just growing deeper. The areas where y'all can get some healing right now. For one side of you, we have the Four of Cups. This is poly with keep an open mind. So for one side of you, the issue is that you are coming out of this hermit stage. So you're used to being alone. You're used to being alone. You're used to being surrounded with some douchebaggery, possibly some really rough energy. So you're used to being alone, and you're trying to come out of that. You're trying to be more comfortable with social interaction. You're trying to keep an open mind with this connection. You're trying to connect. You're trying to connect in a real, honest way with your twin flame. The other side of you is the Fairy of Naughtiness and Stay Strong. So and this is for healing. So I'm sorry, so one of you needs to heal this uncomfortability with connection, and you might be a little bit rigid. So you might have to work on keeping an open mind. You might be really reserved and introverted in your thoughts and in your feelings, and in your comfortability and your desire with communication. You need to open up a little bit more, and maybe you might be judging your twin flame, okay? You might be judging yourself, and you might be judging your twin flame a little bit too harshly. But if you open up your mind a little bit and you actually communicate, you need to actually communicate and be more open with who you truly are, and try to find out who your twin flame really is, because you'll find out that you guys are the same, okay? And it's really easy for you to communicate with each other, and you'll find out that that your twin flame is actually very fun, actually very playful, and actually will provide you with a lot of strong, sturdy foundation. This is the unconditional love, the flirting, the marriage, the wanting to form a bond, the marriage, that's this side. Very playful, very sexual, very intimate, very physically intimate, wants to be very physically, wants to consecrate this, right? Like, but this is a strong foundation for you as well. So if you can just open up a little bit and communicate and keep an open mind, you can see what this person has to offer you. They're very trustworthy. They're very stable. In the future, we have one of you just really struggling, like you're walking away from, I feel a bit of a struggle, but it's like a struggle, but it's one that has success in the end. This is one side of you. This is the Princess of the Labyrinth. She is visiting the doctor. There's nothing wrong with her. She's okay. But she still feels unsettled. She feels like she doesn't want the doctor to leave. But the doctor has told her she's okay, so she can't ask the doctor to stay. It represents us moving away from a part of our past that was injured. Freshly healing a part of our past that was injured. It's like you're walking away from it. You're letting it walk away from you, but you're still nostalgic. You're still practicing letting it go. It's very deep in you because it came out with the question. And this represents, who am I? Why am I here? Why am I alive? What is my mission? What's the purpose of this? It's the elephant in the room. So you're walking away from something or someone that made you question who you were at your very core, Sagittarius, or your twin flame is doing this. The other half, again, is showing this intense love and showing their firm, steady, strong foundation that they're wanting to offer you. It's like through every step of this reading, your twin flame is here underneath you, keeping this ground underneath you. It's like you keep falling and letting go of these things in your past, and it's difficult for you, but your twin flame is here, like cradling you, letting you know, even if it's just in a spiritual way, even if you haven't met your twin flame yet, even if you don't even know who they are, and you're just feeling them in the spiritual realm, you can feel them underneath you, sort of like a net to catch you. But this also shows you moving out of this energy where you're walking away from things in the past that are no longer serving you and making you question who you are, and you're moving into this new self-love. And there's all of this physical abundance as well that comes with this. It's a spiritual enlightenment. It's being in alignment with yourself. These readings are so on point. I mean, they're all so good. All of them that I've done so far. So it shows you really in alignment with yourself and moving towards union with your twin flame. I don't actually see the union with your twin flame if you haven't come into union with your twin flame physically. This could represent union. It could. So actually, I'm wrong. This could for real represent union, because we have this physicality, the divine masculine with the divine feminine, the new love. This could definitely represent physical union. This is physical, this is emotional. So some of you definitely could move away from these things that are no longer serving you, move into this place where you know who you are, you're in alignment with yourself, you know your mission, and your mission is to unite with your twin so that you can be together and be this firm foundation with each other and then serve your life purpose together. You have a mission with your twin flame. And it looks like you're discovering that this month, Sagittarius. So this is a beautiful reading. I want to let you know that my twin flame readings are discounted for the Gemini season in honor of the twins. You can message me at jaxmoonbeam444@gmail.com if you'd like to book a reading with me. If you don't want to email me, there are other ways to contact me. All of that information is in the description box. Okay, all my love to you guys. I'm proud of you for all of your healing and all of the work that you're putting in. We're making really big waves. It's all in the ripples. So I love you guys very, very much. Mwah. I'll see you soon.